All right, Salakia, this is going to be a part 2 to the first part of the video. It cut off, you see, due to me running out of storage. But we're going to finish talking about and finish building off of where we left off at in the spirit. But yeah, like I was saying, the reason these missiles are being used, you see, and being shot off and things of that nature, because we're coming into a time where Yahweh Shem Yahushua is about to use these missiles, man, where these missiles are going to be shot off and launched. And ultimately, over here in this place, America, Babylon the Great, which we know the Lord is going to annihilate this place. And if you're not of his elect, you see that remnant, then guess what? You're going to get caught up in this second death, man. You see, which is going to be this place being completely annihilated by the missiles and the laser beams of the chariots, man. That's what's coming for America, man. Right? But I'm going to read this precept again from the top. You see, before the video cut off, I was in this precept. This is Malachi 4:1. It says, "For behold, the day cometh, right, that shall burn as an oven, right, and all the proud, right, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble," means to be cut down, man. People are going to be destroyed, right? "And the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch," right? And I'm going to actually read verse 2 as well, you see. But it says, "But unto you that fear my name," talking about the elect, right, "shall the Son of Righteousness," which is our Lord Yahushua, "arise with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow up as cows of the stall," right? Because like I said, before that nuclear destruction comes upon Babylon the Great America, via the Third World War that's going to happen, the Lord is going to deliver his elect, you see, via the chariots, man. They're going to be beamed up before this place America is annihilated, right? That's what's going to come. Right. And that's what's going to come real soon, man. That's why you see these nations testing their missiles and things of that nature, you know, because this day is fastly approaching, man. You see, sooner than what most people believe, you know. So I'm going to actually get back into this video. We're going to finish listening to it.
Subs. So this is actually more important than the Minuteman missiles that they launched from Vandenberg, because those Minuteman missiles actually only make up like 20% of our nuclear arsenal, okay? So this is extremely serious, clearly a message to not just Venezuela, but Russia and China ahead of the UN General Assembly. And this morning, Putin made some interesting statements shortly after this test. He said that Russia will comply with the New START treaty if the United States takes similar steps.
Right.
He also said Russia is ready to respond to any possible threats with military force. He also said, as a result of the destructive actions of the West, the foundations for dialogue between nuclear-armed states have been significantly undermined. And the White House said today that Trump was made aware of Putin's offer on the New START treaty limitations. I don't think Trump is going to agree to it, especially after...
You see, and like I said, they're already talking about, you know, Putin basically, you know, trying to reach out to Trump and telling them, you know, let's make a peace deal pertaining to the nuclear weapons, you see, and things like that. But like I said, it's not going to stand. Because like I said, we are in the time of season of war, man. That's what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is getting ready to bring upon the earth. You see, these missiles are going to be used, man. So ain't no, you know, peace treaties or nothing like that is going to ultimately come, man. The only thing coming is destruction, man. You see, that's what the Lord is getting ready to bring. You see, it ain't going to be no peace. You see, we understand what they say in the scriptures, you know, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon woman with child, and they shall not escape." So we're not living in a time of peace. You see, we're living in a time of war and destruction, man. And that's ultimately what's coming on the horizon. You see? And like I said, these nuclear missiles that the Lord ultimately has put in the earth, you see, they're going to be used, man. You see, no amount of negotiating or trying to think you can stop these prophecies is ultimately going to make these things not happen. You see, it's going to happen because it's the will of the Lord, you see. And as it tells us, the counsel of the Lord shall stand. I'm going to grab a precept real quick. This is Isaiah chapter 55, verse 11. And I'm going to read it in the KJV. It says, "So shall my word," meaning the prophecies, right, "be that goeth forth out of my mouth," right, "it shall not return unto me void," meaning empty, you see, "but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it," you see. So like I said, everything that the Lord has spoken, you see, through the mouth of his prophets, the men that are warning and blowing the trumpet of these things to come, they're going to happen, man. You see, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible. World War III will happen. You see, America will be destroyed by nuclear missiles, man. You see, nothing is going to stop that because, right, it was written in the beginning for these things to play out in the way they're going to play out. right? Isaiah 46:10. You see that I just paraphrased, declaring the end from the beginning and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, right? Saying that my counsel shall stand, I will do all my pleasure, man. So, hey, how about Shem Yahushua is not a man that he shall lie. You see, as it tells us in Numbers 23:19, have he said he was going to do something and shall he not make it good? Roughly paraphrasing it, you see? So, hey, we are in that time of season of war, man. But like I said, the only prophecy that we're really waiting on now is the MOTB. But we see everything that's happening in the world. You got the UK, they ultimately just went digital. So we know that, hey, these prophecies are coming, man. That's why we tell you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native American Indians, ultimately to begin right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, while you ultimately have time. Because, hey, time is running out, man. You see, you people thinking y'all got all day and forever to be, doing the things that you doing and stuff like that. Hey, all of that stuff about to come to an end real soon, man. You see, and a lot of people going to wish in the coming days, weeks, and months that they would have sought after the Lord, man, for you Israelites out there that are not taking these warnings seriously that the men of the Lord are giving you. You're going to really wish real soon that you would have took heed, man. That's what it's about to be real soon because, hey, a lot of these things are going to happen. You see, once America fully goes into this war, once things really hit to the point it's going to get to, you're going to have a draft coming back. You've been having a lot of brothers, you see, doing videos on the draft, and you've been having Jakes having dreams about a draft coming to America, man. And that is going to happen because we know that before Joe Biden got out of the White House in 2024, he put in a law to where if you're of the age of 18 to, I believe, 26, male or female, that you can get drafted off, man, if there's a war. You see, because these devils know that war is coming. You see, only people don't know are you simple Americans, man. You see, you simple Israelites, you see that are, just caught up in everything else that don't matter. You see, but this time is coming. You see, so I'm going to grab another precept that I got right here. This is Revelations chapter 11, and I'm going to start at verse 14. You see, it says the second woe is past, talking about the Second World War, right? Already took place between 1939 to 1945, right? And behold, the third woe coming quickly, man. You see, and like I was just reading on up earlier in a few precepts I brought out, that, hey, the Third World War is going to be a nuclear war, man. You see, which is going to result in the destruction of America. You see, so, hey, this day is fastly approaching, man. So with that being said, Lord's willing, I pray this video be edifying. Like I said, a part 2 to the first video that I made that cut off. So, we're going to end the lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops, a great millstone that rule well and teach well while learning truth 100% according to the Bible. To the next time, I'm going to say shalom to the elect. Shalom.